Bible study, if that's okay with you guys. Proverbs 27:18. And I think that this is also one of my favorite ones that I read within Proverbs. And it says, whoever tends a fig tree will eat its fruit, and whoever looks after his master will be honored. Now, another version said, if you care for your orchard, you'll enjoy its fruit. So automatically, I thought the grass is greener where you water it. Point blank, the grass is greener where you water it. It says it right here, and also it's reality. Like, the more time and energy that you pour into watering your mind, watering your heart, watering your spirit, watering your finances, like all that stuff is going to get better. So instead of like coveting what other people have or looking at like, oh, they have this, I don't have that, or X, Y, and Z, like it's literally saying, if you care for what you have, you will enjoy its fruit. But you know what? You want to know what's crazy that just came to mind? When you water your own orchard, the fruit that comes out of it is exactly for you. It could also be for other people too, to learn from, grow from, be inspired from. But hear me when I say this, like, it's for you, because the process is literally preparing you for that fruit as well. But if you were coveting what somebody else's fruit was from their water, their planting season, what's to say that their fruit is what you want? Like, what if you're an orange girl, right? And you were coveting an apple girl's harvest, and then you got the apple, the harvest from the apple tree, but because it's not an orange, it didn't fit. Like, it didn't fit your palate, it didn't fit your dishes you wanted to make with it, it didn't fit like all the stuff you was wanting to do. But if you tend to your own orchard, what's produced is for you. So it automatically slides in. Like, it's like a puzzle piece. It automatically, it fits exactly what you need. And that's why I'm gonna go here, because it makes me think about this other thing too, regarding relationships. Because I feel like I'm gonna go there. Okay, so Proverbs, wait, where is it? I just lost it. Oh, here we go. Okay, Proverbs 19:14. A house and wealth are inherited from fathers, but a prudent wife is from the Lord. Now, another word that was listed there was insightful or congenial. So I looked at what congenial means. Congenial means pleasant because of personality, qualities, or interests that are similar to one's own. Pleasant or agreeable because suited to one's taste or inclination. So basically, it's better to wait on Jesus to give you your spouse, who you're supposed to be with, because he knows what you will be like now, later, and what you will need, because we can only see what we need now, not later. So the reason why that came up in regards to the previous verse that I was talking about was because if we're watering our own garden, meaning our own life, and we're focusing on self-growth and getting closer to God and all that stuff, we're following that process. God knows the spouse that we need in order to grow, in order to be our best self. But if we're coveting someone else's relationship or where they are in life, that person that they have is not suited for us, because that is suited for their journey. It fits their puzzle piece. But God's like, if you wait and you tend to your own orchard, you focus on deepening your relationship with me. You focus on working on some of those toxic traits. You focus on working on all the things that I'm revealing to you and bringing to the surface, because anything God reveals, he wants to heal. So as you're healing those areas in your life and you're hitting it head on and you're trusting him, it's like, it's literally preparing you for that person. And then when that person comes along, it fits like a puzzle piece like this, to the point that it is insane. It is insane. And I know that people who also have kingdom relationships can say the same thing, where it's just like, God must have literally pulled the script out of my head and saw what I needed, and then literally made a person exactly for that. Because, I mean, think about it. Like, even congenial, like I said, what it said, pleasant because of personality, qualities, or interests that are similar to one's own. Pleasant or agreeable because suited to one's taste or inclination. We only know what our taste and inclination is right now. We don't know what it's going to be later. But the fact that Jesus knows, and then in the preparation, in our watering of our own orchard, he's preparing us for that person who's going to be suited to our taste and inclination. And then what he has us do is he has us grow together. He has us grow together towards what he's needing us to do, both individually and collectively as a couple as well. So I think it's always cool whenever multiple scriptures like overlap one another, and like you can kind of pull one into the other, because like it's so interesting. It's so interesting. So basically, just from that, my little 2 cents regarding that scripture is for anyone out there who is currently single. Trust me when I say wait for who God brings to you, and trust that he knows the desires of your heart. He knows the desires of your heart. He put that desire there, but at the same time, he cares more about you than your desire for a relationship. How would I put this? Like, he wants to make sure you're not idolizing the relationship, like that you're not going to be whole or good enough unless you have one. No, he wants to show you that you're good enough and whole now, like that you are perfectly good enough right now as a single person. And then he also wants to show you that you're also perfectly good and good enough with another person as well. And then both of you guys can be perfectly good and good enough and perfectly whole. And when I say perfectly, I don't mean perfect, I mean imperfectly perfect. But I'm saying because you two are fitted for each other, because God had put you together, it's like you're perfect for each other. But yeah,